The starting lineups for the Dallas Mavericks and the Indiana Pacers. Fourth game for each side, and we are underway. And much like we just had a conversation about the Los Angeles Clippers, Indiana certainly in the hunt. Dallas too to some extent. Prosper turns the corner, works down the slot, and a nice finish. Then we're able to pick up another player because it's a very complicated deal. But there was a trade exception rolled in there, and that's going to bring Richaun Holmes to the Mavericks, and that will be a help. Holmes was in Sacramento for 4 years.
Integrated into the NBA. Both those guys will play more of the skill forward. I'm not even going to call them stretch forward, skill forward position.
Isaiah Wong with a little step back.
ACC Player of the Year. We just watched the guy who was competing with him, a teammate for ACC Player of the Year in Jordan Miller, getting a win with the Clippers.
Lawson beat everybody and lays it in with the left hand. Get the lead with their free throws. Behind the back to Prosper. Glides in for the layup.
And give Miles a lot of credit, not only for defensively coming.
Tomorrow, A.J. Lawson turns 23 years old. Wong up and under. He's got a couple of makes now in the early going.
Yeah, Isaiah Wong's a great slasher.
Tomorrow, A.J. Lawson turns 23 years old. Wong up and under. He's got a couple of makes now in the early going.
That's a travel, by the way.
Yes, it is. And as a result, ball don't lie. It's a miss. And the second chance is a miss, but Shibwe is going to knock it in. Musselman here from Arkansas earlier. I know there's more. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head college coaches that I've seen.
Dennis Gates, of course, Coach Kobe Brown.
Right. Oh, whoa.
Shaka Smart.
Second game of a quadruple header today.
7 offensive rebounds already for the Dallas Mavericks, turning it into second chance points once again.
Lave King, the G League Ignite guy. A bunch of new players on the floor now with Krzyzewski, the Notre Dame.
A couple of games ago, and now it's getting great input here early in this one.
That'll slow that 9-0 Dallas run right there.
It was just interesting. Jaden was actually asked about going to the G League instead of opting to go to college, and he said there's just great competition in the G League, tougher competition. And he said, I feel like I had to mature and grow quickly later on in that last part of the season.
And Katie, it didn't hurt Jaden at all to be able to stay home and play right here in Henderson, Nevada.
Well, I mean, for the Summer League. Yes.
3 if you include the WNBA festivities going on at MGM. So I'm going to call you coach. I don't normally call you coach, but I'll call you coach right now.
Usually we're talking about all the points you think you scored against Duke and, work ethic. I know Tyson's going to enjoy working with him every day. Now, obviously, that's a great guy to learn from.
What's amazing about what you just said when you talk about, I can say right now, Bryce may not be where Bronny was at the same stage, but Bryce is taller and maybe more athletic, so he's absolutely got a chance. Bronny's pretty good.
Speaking of athletic, how about the finish on that play by Shibwe? And that's pretty amazing there.
The entire time we've been here in Summer League, I want to say identical situation. Yesterday we were talking about a 17-point lead that disappeared.
That is correct. We saw a 21-point lead disappear earlier today. Used an 18-point comeback in that ball game. And now they're the ones here out in front.
I remember that. I actually did that game. By 21, they were surpassed the Brooklyn Nets, who right now are sitting in that 4th position. But we have to remember.
Apologies to Derek Lively. There's Wong high off the glass, and that's what you better do with Lively in the neighborhood.
Now, this is interesting because there's contact made. Now that's a collision between teammates.
Yes. Wong still down. Walker shovels inside, dunk to finish the half. Championship Monday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN. We'll see how these two finish this third, and that's a good start to after a bit of a clunker at the start. Nice dump off. Selfless play results in an easy flush. And certainly the Lakers could play a bit of a spoiler at the end of this second Friday. That's a twisting shot finish. The best Saluki of all time?
Yes.
Clyde.
Oh, there you go. I was just making sure you knew.
I'll give you some names, though, from when I was there that you would have known coming out of Southern Illinois.
But were you and Clyde there together?
Slow down, big man.
That was not my question, by the way.
I know. I saw Dave Green over there. And it's wrestled out of there to the deck with it. Woodard. That ball pinballs to Walker. Race to the rim. Nice drop off to the diving teammate, A.J. Lawson. Oh, I like the pull-up.
Oh, yeah.
I like the pull-up there.
You like the pull-up. There we go. See, the pull-up, a much higher percentage shot, especially when you get right there at that broken line in the middle of the lane.
Who are you going to blame for all this floater stuff?
He developed into a very good shooter as his career went along. I personally think that they're guys that it's the floaters for people that can't shoot.
That's some great hustle right there. Corey Alexander is very familiar with Nico Harrison, and so are Dallas Mavericks fans. Nico Harrison, the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks. It's great to see you, Nico. Sacramento. Nico Harrison was great. Enjoyed visits with both general managers today. It's Dallas and Indiana heading for the regular season.
As great as Nico Harrison and Chad Buchanan both were coming and spending time with us.
On with us live this week. It's amazing, as you said, watching this generation now move into these coaching roles.
Glad you said that. I forgot to ask Nico about Tyson Chandler. See, now I'm going to think about all the different questions I forgot to ask.
Backdoor cut. Hammer for Lawson. Kind of was going to go for the third win by 6 or more, and be in the hunt for a playoff spot. Little did we think, as that's made look easy by Derek Lively. So again, full disclosure, don't tweet at Corey. We changed the conversation. When you get a members bounce like that for A.J. Lawson.
This time the Mavs were on the right side of it in comparison to the wrong side.
All Ben Shepard does is say, well, I'll just shoot this three here and we'll move on. But whistle blows, backcourt violation.
And done a great job this entire afternoon.
Bad intentions on that. 3 minutes to go. Okay, that'll help the cause here for that hunt for plus 27. Corey's already picked out who he wants to win tomorrow.
Oh, I'm all Team Wilson. Get up.
Finger roll.
I'm Team Wilson. 4 different aces on Team Wilson. Of course, Kelsey Plum. Chelsea Gray.
Emptied for the most part. Woodard punctuates that possession for Indiana.
A 21-point lead, and right now, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, you're playing for that. Keep going offensively.
Vandy almost turned it over. Good save in front of the bench. Up top, Burns buries the three, and it's right back into the...
Try to fight for a way to continue playing at a competitive level.
Behind the back pass. Shepard, jab step, side step, and buries it off the sideline.
Reed Shepard having no parts of it. Forgive me, Ben Shepard.
And no sense of urgency here. I needed a three here anyway, and that'll do it. So they flirted with plus 27. Nonetheless, Dallas does come away with it.